the big talking point, the penalty. Now, we had a lot of reaction from people who were at the game or who watched it online about this penalty controversy. Let's first of all see what the rule states about penalties. You can read it there now, Brendan, for us.
Well, the interpretation always was that when the ball is struck, the player has to be 20 metres away, the goalkeeper or the guys on the line, and they have to stay in the line till the ball is struck. The confusion was always, when do we interpret when that ball is struck or not? So we can see from last year's All-Ireland final and today, the referee's interpretation now is that when Anthony Nash or any attacking forward puts the nose of the hurley to jab lifted, that's counting as the ball being struck. And in that case, then the goalie is free then to move off of his line and attack the ball. So this is last year's All-Ireland final. Pat Kelly steals a few yards, but as Anthony throws the ball up, Pat Kelly's out. Now, the cornerback made the save in that instance. Today we have Stephen O'Keefe. We'll highlight both positions. When Anthony's nose goes onto the ball to strike it for the first time, Stephen O'Keefe's on his line, but when Anthony throws it up, Stephen leaves his line, and the interpretation is that the second hit that Anthony Nash hits in the ball is the second strike, not the first. Stephen O'Keefe's bravery here, I mean, we have to give this great credit as well. I was wondering when a guy would come out to meet the goalie, and fair play to Stephen O'Keefe. Anthony Nash again had a fantastic game today, but the world has changed for penalty taken after Stephen O'Keefe.
It has, and just to confirm that, we have been in touch with the referees committee, and they say once the ball is touched, it's deemed in play, and the goalkeeper can come out and defend.
Well, you see, that's the problem. There was an anomaly in the rule, and it was there all last year, and everybody knew it was. The referees wanted it addressed last year, but Cork put a spanner in the works. As simple as that. That's what happened. Now we have more confusion. That after today, we have way more confusion, because now the man who's in danger is actually the striker of the ball, because people are going to rush him, and the danger is they'll keep going and right through him. So we're facing a summer of goal-mouth schmozzles if this isn't addressed. And the GAA should address it. They shouldn't wait until next year's Congress. They should address it immediately.
But the referees were right to get
Johnny Ryan was absolutely right, and in fairness to Johnny Ryan, he stood his ground. You know, Johnny was under big pressure today because, you know, it's widely believed that Johnny was going to referee the second All-Ireland, the replay of the All-Ireland last year, but Cork didn't want him, you know. So he stood up to that pressure today and came under pressure again at half-time from the Cork officials.
You sure about that?
Well, we watched him. Well, I'm not about him getting the referee, about getting the All-Ireland. Yeah. Well, listen, that's my interpretation of that, of what happened there. But at half-time, he came under big pressure again from not alone from Anthony Nash, but from Cork officials as well. But actually, he was right.